Load lifting, either internal or external, is an essential operational requirement for the Scout. The pilot is provided with an automatic quick-release control with alternative manual operation. Loads can be picked up or delivered in places inaccessible to surface transport. Furthermore, the excellent high-altitude performance of the Scout allows these loads to be transported in mountainous areas. And external loads up to 1,500 pounds and internal loads up to 1,000 pounds can be lifted. And a load of 1,400 pounds can be carried over a range of 75 nautical miles. And another important role in which the Scout is used is that of military liaison. Divisional commanders or staff officers can be taken quickly from one operational zone to another, and urgent operational instructions can be passed on by the pilot. And the small size of the Scout and its excellent maneuverability permit it to land and take off in confined spaces very close to the most isolated positions. And 4 passengers can be accommodated, and for short journeys, a special seat installation is available which enables 7 passengers to be carried. The range with 4 passengers is approximately 220 nautical miles. And due to the large reserve of power available from the engine, performance can be maintained in maximum tropical conditions up to an altitude of several thousand feet. And the Scout can be fitted with 4 air-to-ground missiles or with machine guns to provide suppressive or covering fire for larger troop-carrying helicopters. And most modern armies now use small helicopters for reconnaissance. Although the Scout is a 5-seater, it is very compact and extremely maneuverable. And T is thus ideally suited for use in a number of reconnaissance duties, such as aerial observation, aerial photography, and the survey of advanced positions. An observer is carried, and the aircraft can be fitted for vertical and oblique photography under the control of the pilot or the observer. And alternatively, the camera may be handheld by the observer. All-round visibility from the cabin is excellent, and due to the turbine engine, the aircraft is singularly free from vibration, even at high speeds. A specially developed undercarriage with fully castering wheels is incorporated in the design to enable the aircraft to operate in rough weather conditions. An intensive series of trials to prove the undercarriage were undertaken at the Royal Aircraft Establishment at Bedford. These trials were initiated by test drops from varying heights inside a hangar and without power, and were then continued to include landings on a rolling platform built by the naval section of the Royal Aircraft Establishment at Bedford. This deck was able to simulate roll conditions experienced at sea, and to prove that the aircraft would operate satisfactorily in the conditions asked for in the specification, and to withstand a maximum rate of descent onto a deck of 7.5 feet per second. Immediately after touchdown, the aircraft must be retained without sliding or toppling, with the ship rolling up to plus or minus 15 degrees, pitching up to plus or minus 6 degrees, and yawing plus or minus 3 degrees. The Wasp has also been designed to operate satisfactorily from ships in wind speeds up to 55 knots. Other roles in which the Wasp may be used are passenger transport, in which case 4 passengers can be carried, casualty evacuation, where 1 casualty can be carried internally, or the carriage of freight, which can be carried either externally or internally. During the trials, readings were taken of the aircraft's tendency to slip, slide, or topple on the deck. The ship was turned at speed in all directions in order to achieve this. At no time was there any tendency to slide or to topple, a tribute to the design of the undercarriage and to the special non-skid surface of the landing area.